transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our program leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000+ members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all careers.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you very much for joining today's session. We'll be starting the session now. Please allow me a minute so I can quickly share my screen and we can start for today's session. I hope it's visible to all of you, and I would love to give you all a very warm welcome to our AI series, AI-driven enterprise transformation, innovation, automation, and business intelligence, where we'll be learning how to empower organizations to scale AI adoption, accelerate innovation, and create measurable business impact throughout intelligent transformation. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as moderator. Feel free to reach out to me in case if you have any question or concern for me, and I'm very happy to assist you all. So what makes it more exciting that we do have these incredible AI experts who will be joining us to share their insights on innovation, automation, and business intelligence this week this is happening 1st to 12th June 2026. So with the same time slot that you have joined right now, which is 9:30 p.m. Singapore, and you can use the same registration link to join the rest of the sessions till 12th June. And a quick introduction to our organization, those who have joined us for the first time here. We are globally recognized certification body. We are accredited by ABICB. We do have 100 plus authorized training partners with us, and we have supported by World Press Hub. And also we do have 100 plus authorized certification portfolio with us, and we have 500 plus subject matter experts. Those are industry experts, so they help us with all our programs, exams, and all the deliverables. Also, we have certified more than 250,000 professionals worldwide, and we are in association with 1,000 plus multinational corporates, 50 plus universities across the world. And a quick introduction to our GSDC AI Studio, a platform where we are providing 100 plus live sessions on AI, which is led by global experts, where you'll be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of live impactful sessions, along with the hands-on learning, which means you can apply all the concept that you have learned immediately, and all your questions will be answered with the help of our subject matter experts and our global leaders. So this training is aligned with the industry standards for the job ready skills. And I believe this is an amazing opportunity to learn from the AI leaders around the world. And in case if you're wondering how to access the GSDC AI Studio, kindly get in touch with our learning advisors. You'll find their contact details shortly in the chat box. And without any further ado, I would love to introduce our today's speaker, 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. He's a generative AI consultant, AI trainer, and speaker with over 3 years of experience in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and generative AI. He has trained professionals across industries on AI adoption, large language models, agentic AI, prompt engineering, and enterprise AI use cases, helping organization transfers AI concept into practical business outcome. And I am truly honored to welcome Akshay, and let's learn from him the future of work with AI, a hands-on tour of the top 4 models. Thank you so much, Akshay, for joining us. You can have the hand of the mic now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Preetham, for this wonderful introduction. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the session. So, hello, everyone, and I am 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘. Just quickly, I'll share my screen. So, I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Great. So, good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining the session. I am 𝗟𝗜𝗩𝗘, and over the next hour, I'll take you to hands-on for the 4 most popular AI tools in the world: ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity. Now, I know that there is a lot of AI now right around, right? Every day there's a new tool, every day there's a new headline, a new "this will change everything" post. It feels confusing, right? So, my goal today is simple. By the end of this session, you should clearly understand what each of these 4 tools is, what it is good at, how you can start using it in your own work, whatever your role is. This is not a technical heavy session. You don't need a computer science background. I'll keep the language very simple, examples very practical. So think of it as a friendly guide where I show you around and you decide which tools you want to explore. So before we get into the tools, I'll just quickly take 30 seconds to introduce myself. So I'm Akshay. I work as a generative AI consultant, AI trainer, and a speaker. Over the last 4 years, I have spent working closely with AI models, machine learning, generative AI. Right now, I'm into agentic AI. So let's start with what we are going to see today. So for the next 60 minutes, you know exactly what to expect. First, we'll meet the 4 AI tools together. I'll give you a simple map on who does what best, so the rest of the session makes sense. Second, we will go into deeper into each tool. For every tool, I'll explain how it works in plain language, what it is best at, the best way to prompt it. That is how to ask it questions and you get the great answers. Then the third is the most of you what care about. We will look at use cases for your own specific role, whether you are in HR, finance, healthcare, learning and development, banking, cybersecurity, project management. I want you to walk away with the ideas you can use on Monday morning. Fourth, we will do a live demo of this. Instead of just talking, we will try a few prompts together and watch the tools respond. Finally, I have a challenge for you guys as well. So I'll take on your questions as well. So take your questions, hold your questions. jot them down and we'll get them at the end. So let's start with the 4 models. Who does best? So there are multiple high-level models. I want you to remember them by their personality because each one has a clear strength. So we have our first one, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the all-rounder. You can think of ChatGPT as a generalist. It can help you with almost anything. Writing, coding ideas, quick analysis. If you're not sure which tool to use, ChatGPT is usually the first stop where you can use it for anything. Second, we have Claude. So I know you might have heard about these tools or some people have used it as well. Second is called Claude. Claude is a thoughtful specialist. It is especially very good with long documents, careful and deep thinking. When you have a 40-page report or a tricky problem that needs nuance, Claude really shines. Then third, my personal favorite by Google, Gemini, the Google connected one. Its biggest strength is that it lives inside Google, Gmails, Docs, Sheets, Meet. If your daily work happens in the Google's tools, Gemini fits right in. Second, last, the Perplexity. Perplexity is basically a research engine. Its special power is that it answers your questions and shows you the sources with the real links that you can check. Now, here is the single most idea on this slide. There is no single best AI. ChatGPT has its own pros and cons. Same for Claude, same for Gemini, same for Perplexity. People always ask me that, Akshat, tell me which is the best tool. But my honest answer is it depends on the task. Whatever task you are doing, you need to change the AI tool. The winner is whichever tool fits the best for your job or most for your job. So a good professional like you does not pick one tool, they learn to pick the right tool at the right moment. Now, let's deep dive into one by one. So before we deep dive, I have a question for all of the 24, 25 participants. You tell me first which AI tool you have used from these 4 in the past 1 week. I want this session to be very interactive. I want all of you to respond quickly so that we can move ahead. I want to know your views on as well. So this is not a boring session where I'll just keep on talking for the 60 minutes and you'll leave. I want this to be a very interactive session. You ask questions, I'll answer. You can unmute yourself. You can ask me questions directly if you have any issues. So all the people, all 24 people who are in the meeting, please let me know in the chat box. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini or Perplexity, which AI tool you have used in the past 1 week. So I see only if I open the chat, I'm seeing only 6 responses as of now. Okay, so Pooja uses all, Jay Shankar uses Gemini, Rajiv uses Gemini, Sylvie uses ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, Abira Banerjee uses ChatGPT and Gemini, Carrie uses ChatGPT, Rajiv uses ChatGPT. So I see most of you are using ChatGPT only. So let us first start with ChatGPT. ChatGPT was made by OpenAI in the year 2017, but it was not working properly. So they again relaunched it on 30th of November 2022. It is a tool that made AI famous, and for most people, it was their first experience to this technology. Many people, according to some surveys, 90% of the people in the world right now who are using AI, they were the first users of ChatGPT. Now, how does actually ChatGPT work? So think of ChatGPT as a super smart intern who has read most of your internet. You can ask it something in normal, everyday language. It will reply in normal language too. No special commands, no code. You just talk to it. Now, here is something that surprises people. ChatGPT does not actually know the facts the way that your database works. Because imagine this. ChatGPT is trained on more than 600 billion data sets. 600 billion, not million, billion data sets. Now, there is no storage system in the world which can hold 600 billion data sets. So, this is not a storage system that it will go and fetch something. What it does is it predict the next word. Based on everything it has read, it guesses the best next word again and again, very fast and in very particular manner. That is why it usually feels right, but also why it can sometimes sound confident but still be wrong. So, always use your own judgment, especially for the important facts. This is known as human in the loop. Whenever you are using any AI model, make sure you review the output. Why reviewing the output is very important? Because AI can be wrong, but still be very confident. So you always should keep human in the loop component. Then the third thing, it remembers everything. It remembers your conversation, what you said earlier as a context. So you don't need to perfect the question on your first try. You can chat with it, you can refine, you can say that make it shorter, explain it simply, it will adjust. So brilliant, well-read assistant that talks like a human, predicts the next words, and gets better every time. Now, let's see, this was all about ChatGPT, a basic info. Most of you have known it. Next, let's see what ChatGPT does best. So on the left, how you use it. The main is the simple chat. You type, it will reply. But it can do much more. You can talk it with your voice. You can upload your files, your PDFs, your datasets. It can create images. It can create charts. It can browse the web for newer information. It can, for advanced users, you can build your own custom variations known as custom GPTs for specific tasks. On the right, we have the things that it does best. It is excellent at writing and editing, writing email, writing posts, writing reports. It is great for brainstorming when you're stuck. I'll give you an example. My go-to tool is ChatGPT for whenever I am in a meeting, I am thinking of some ideas. Let's say for today, I wanted to give a topic for this session, right? So I went to ChatGPT, I told it I want to teach the users four tools, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, and I don't know which tool to, what is should be the topic or the title. So immediately it gave me 10 different titles. So it is great for brainstorming. It can also summarize long content into clear points. It can help with coding. Even if you are not a programmer, it can do quick data analysis. It is wonderful for having drafting everyday emails. Now, main thing is ChatGPT is very versatile. It may not always be your deepest or most up-to-date information, but it can almost touch any task or do a solid job. So my advice to you is if you're new to AI, if this is the first or second time you are using AI, start with ChatGPT. Use it for small everyday things first, rewriting an email, summarizing some documents, build a habit, and the bigger users will follow. Next, how to do prompting with ChatGPT. Here is something that will make you better with ChatGPT, and with all of these tools, it is how you ask. Now, the way you ask, the way you talk is known as prompt. Another simple definition of prompt is the command or the request that you are giving the AI model on what you want as an output. So that is prompts. And good prompting is a real skill. A simple recipe, role, task, context, and format. These four things. First, role, you are giving it a persona. Second, task, you are telling it what do you want. Then context, why are you doing this? And last is the format, that the output format. So I have two examples here. At the left, I just have a vague prompt that will give a very bad output. That is write a job post. On a strong prompt is you are an expert recruiter. In this, you are an expert recruiter is the role. Then write a friendly job post for a data analyst in Pune. This is the task. Use bullet points. Bullet points is the format and match the style. And I'll paste a style. So that style will be the context. So now there are multiple frameworks of prompting. So in very short, I'll quickly brief you through multiple frameworks. Meanwhile, I'll post the framework's name in the chat box. First, very basic, where you are giving the role, the context, then the task, and the format. So this is the first one. Next, you have zero-shot prompting. Zero-shot prompting is you're not giving any examples as a style. Then you have few-shot prompting. So few-shot prompting is you are giving it some examples. There are multiple example frameworks like this where you can learn prompting, where you can improve your prompt engineering skills. So this was all about prompting. Moving next, ChatGPT use cases by role. So I have classified 6 roles here and one practical way each can use the ChatGPT today. As I go, think about where your work fits. If you are an HR, ChatGPT can drop job descriptions, it can create interview questions, it can help to write policies. In finance, it can help you to explain the tricky concepts in simple terms. It can help you build the right Excel formulas. If you are in learning and development, it is brilliant for creating courses, quizzes, training content, multiple things. If you are in banking, it can simplify complicated products into plain language. It can help you to write customer replies. If you are in cybersecurity, it can take technical alerts and turn them into plain English notes. If you are a project manager, it can draft project plans, status updates, and meeting agendas in minutes. Notice the pattern. ChatGPT takes the task that eat your time. Drafting, explaining, formatting, reading, writing, multiple things. And it does the first version for you. You stay in control, you are the boss, you have to review it, you have to edit it, you have to add your own judgment. But your start from 80% is done with the help of ChatGPT. So my challenge for you is pick a example that matches your role and try it this week. Try to use ChatGPT starting from today. Start with small tasks. Let's say we tell people, right, that take baby steps. So you also have to take baby steps. Start with small things. That one habit is how AI starts saving your real time. Now let's see a quick real example of how ChatGPT works. So I'll quickly stop sharing. Okay, I'll copy this from. I'll again share my screen. And if you just please let me know in the comments how is the session going on, that would be great. So I've pasted this prompt here. Meanwhile, the answer is loading. Please let me know in the comment section. How are you? Is the session good or not? So my prompt was I wanted to create a 5 multiple choice question on workplace email etiquette for new joiners. So I pasted the prompt. It gave me directly workplace email etiquette, 5 questions for new joiners with the answer key as well. So this was all about ChatGPT. Now let's have a 1 minute question answer session in this. So please let me know your questions regarding ChatGPT, how to build custom GPTs, ChatGPT token limit, anything. Keep them coming. I'll answer the questions right now in the 1 minute. Any questions, guys? Otherwise, we can move forward with the next tool. Any questions, anyone? Please feel free to have your questions, queries, everything clear today. Pooja, Vincent, Vasanti, Tejasvi, Shubhra, Sylvie, SK, Mizanpur, Oze, Jaya, Isaac, Daniel, Khalil, Carrie, Ashish, Abira. Okay, so amazing. We have one question from Rajiv, building custom GPT. Okay, that is one good topic I like to explain. Okay, so building custom GPTs is very easy. Now let's start with what is a custom GPT. Let's say you have to draft emails every day. Okay, every day you have to draft emails. Every day in the morning you come, you prompt it, you give it a very big prompt that I am Rajiv, I work for this banking company. This is my context. These are my 5 emails. I want to reply to this. This is very boring. Everyone is using AI. Why custom GPT comes into picture? That every time you don't have to add a context. You just make it once and you just give some short information and you will get the results. Now, how to build custom GPT? But Rajiv, there's a prerequisite for custom GPT that you have to get the pro version for chat GPT. Now, nowadays it is very cheap. In India, it is 399 rupees. And in US and abroad, it is $8. So I'll show you a quick demo on how to make custom GPTs of your own. So I have this pro account for ChatGPT. So how this will work? I have this option of GPTs. So I'll go on explore GPT. If you see, I have an option here, create. Are you able to see this option? Please let me know in the chat box, guys. I have the option of create. Is this visible? The create option. Yeah, I'll click on the create option. And there you go. I have the configuration panel. Name of your GPT. Let's suppose, Rajiv, can you give me your profession so I can make a tailored GPT for you right now? And I can share the link with you. You can use it as well. Okay, banking consultant. So let's say fraud transaction detector GPT. Okay, instructions. So your role is a senior banking consultant. I'll give you transaction records and you mark them as fraud or not. So this is a very short PPT, short prompt. You can give a big prompt here. Conversation starters, how you want the GPT to react. Knowledge, if you have some context, you give it the knowledge and everything. What it can do, web search, image generation, everything. Now, let's say Akshad's average balance is 5,000 rupees per month from the past 2 years. Recently, he did a transaction of 1 CR. Now, what will happen? Directly, it will tell me, yes, this is fraud. It is highly suspicious. His bank account is normal monthly balance is 5,000. He did a 1 CR transaction. Reason, it gave me a reason. You can simply upload your Excel sheets as well. You can simply upload data sets as well, and you can see whether they are suspicious or not. And once I'm done with the output, I'll have to refine it again and again, change the prompt, and I will create. Once I create, I can share the link of this GPT with anyone, and then everyone can everyone can use it. Okay. So this was all about custom GPT. Now, moving next, we have our second tool in line. I'll just share my screen quickly once again. So that was all about custom GPT. Please let me know in the chat box, how did you like the concept of custom GPTs, everyone? Okay. Our second tool for today is Claude. So Claude was made by Anthropic in the year 2023. If ChatGPT is a friendly all-rounder, Claude is a thoughtful specialist. So you can consider ChatGPT as your best friend of your same age and Claude as a much mature, like your father or your uncle. Okay. So picture a very careful, well-read analyst, kind of person who actually reads the whole document before giving any opinion. That is Claude. It has three qualities. So first Claude quality is it reads a lot at once. Claude can handle very large documents, very long conversations without losing track. You can paste in a huge report, long contract, pages of number of pages. It will keep everything in mind. Second, it will think before answering. It will not directly give you answer in just 5 or 10 seconds. It will take some time, like 2 or 3 minutes, and then it will give you the answer. Why? Because it will consider the pros, cons, it will handle the sensitive data, it will think step by step. And third, Claude is built to be safety first. Anthropic, the company that designed Claude, they wanted Claude to be helpful, honest, and careful, especially with the sensitive topics. It tries not to make things up. It is more likely to tell you when it is unsure. So this is Claude. Now, what Claude is best at? First, like others, you chat with it, you can upload big files. Claude has the feature called projects, where you can store the background information. It is also very popular for coding through a tool called Claude Code. Can instantly build multiple websites. It can instantly build multiple templates, email templates, and many more things. So in my daily work, I am using Claude for generating PPTs, generating slides, generating notes, generating multiple documents, generating Excel formulas. Most of my work goes to generating code through Claude. So for the technical guys in the meeting who know Visual Studio Code or any coding tool, I have integrated my Claude with the Visual Studio Code. So my Claude is working with that continuously without taking a break. Then on the right, what it does based that long document analysis, that is making sense of big reports. It is very excellent for writing and editing. It is great for summarizing big reports as well. Next, how do you prompt with Claude? So just like ChatGPT, Claude becomes far more powerful when you prompt it well. The technique is very simple. Be explicit and add a little structure. Claude really rewards clear instructions. It likes to know exactly what you want. And there is one neat trick, separating your content from your request using simple tags. Now let's see a very simple example. Weak prompt is summarize this. Second is summarize the report below in 5 bullet points for a CFO. Focus on risk and key numbers. And then you paste the report. In the report, you have clearly marked where the report begins. Why does this help? Because you told Claude three important things. First, the length, that is 5 bullet points. Second, the audience, that is the CFO. So it stays high level and money focused. And the focus is risk and numbers only. Plus, by wrapping the report in tags, Claude knows exactly which part is content and which part is the instruction. So you are separating the content and the instructions away. You don't need to be technical. Simple plain tags you can use like brackets, square brackets, curly brackets. But this small habit will dramatically improve your results with every one of these tools. Now, Claude use cases. So in HR, Claude can review long employee handbooks, long contracts. In finance, it can summarize the lengthy reports, filings, pulling out what matters from dozens of pages. In learning and development, it can build full structured course curriculum, an entire program with modules and flow. Then in banking, it can analyze long compliance and policy documents, which often run into hundreds of pages. In cybersecurity, like me, I'm using Claude for cybersecurity purposes as well. So in cybersecurity, it can read long incident reports, it can explain them very clearly. And for project managers, the best, it can digest long meeting transcripts and requirements and turn them into something readable. Now, did you notice the common thread? Every example involves something long. So this is the signal. Whenever you think I've go through all of this, that is your cue to bring in Claude. Whenever you have some generic information, ChatGPT. Some big information, Claude. So that is about Claude. Now let's see a simple example of how Claude works. So a very simple prompt summarizes 40-page annual report into 5 risks and 3 opportunities. Okay, so I'll not show a demo of this as we have to complete the more. I'll paste this chat. I'll paste this prompt in the chat box, and you guys do it yourself. So okay, so that was about Claude. Until now, we have covered ChatGPT and Claude. Now another 1 minute for your questions on Claude. So meanwhile, I'll go through the previous questions. Okay. Okay, so using ChatGPT to solve Excel data, definitely. So in Excel, as an add-on, you can simply add ChatGPT or Claude, and it will help you with the entire data set. So that is very easy. Now you have 1 minute, guys. Everyone in the meeting, please let me know how is the session going. You have two things to answer. Either one you can answer. First, how is the session going? And second, otherwise, any questions on Claude or ChatGPT? Anyone? Anyone, guys? Any questions? Because I have a bad habit of reading out names of people as well. So that's why Pooja, Vincent, Vasandi, Tejasvi, Shubhra, Sylvie, SK. Any questions, guys? Rajiv, Mohammed, Oze, Jaya, Isaac, Dev Prasad, Carrie. Any questions, guys? Or we can move forward. Okay, I'll just check in the chat box. Can custom GPT be used in local setup? Custom GPT can be used in a local setup, but the thing is, it won't work for the free, paid version, the basic version. You have to get the enterprise version for that. Okay, now just a minute, just give me a minute, guys.
Meanwhile, dear participants, drop your questions in the chat box so we can take it later on once we start for the Q&A session. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm really sorry for that. I have a very important call to take. Okay, so Rajiv's questions is then, okay, which tool is cost effective? Okay, so now which tool is cost effective? This depends on how you are asking. If you are asking for the UI version, so all of the tools have the same pricing. Perplexity, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini all have the pricing of $20. If you're asking in token limit, like which will last longer, that also for generic purposes, if you have to work very generically, you can take ChatGPT. If your work involves long documents, you can take Claude. And moving further, we will see the remaining two tools, Gemini and Perplexity. So that will answer your question as well. Okay. Moving next, we have Gemini. Gemini is one of my personal favorite tools. So Gemini is made by Google. It has a very different personality, and its biggest strengths come from the one simple fact: it is made by Google and it lives inside Google. Let me explain the three things that makes Gemini very special. First, as I told, Gemini is built inside Google. So it works right inside there. Your email, your Google Sheets, your Google Docs, your Google Slides, your meetings, your Google Meet, everything. So instead of switching to separate website, the AI is right there next to you with your email or your document ready for helping. Second, Gemini is a multimodal. So ChatGPT is also multimodal. Gemini is a multimodal. Now, what are multimodals? Do you know, guys, what are multimodals? Please let me know in the chat box, yes or no. What are multimodals? Anyone? Okay. So earlier, the tools that were introduced, they were single models. Like they can only create text. Now, Gemini, ChatGPT, these tools, they can create text, images, videos, multiple things. So they are multimodals. So Gemini is a multimodal. This is a fancy word with a very simple meaning. Like it understands more than just text. It can work with images, audio, video, all together. You can show it a picture and ask the questions about it. The third very important thing about Gemini is that it know what is new because it is connected to the Google search. Gemini can pull in fresh current information about what is going on in the world, the event and up-to-date facts. It has an advantage over tools that only know that on what they were trained on. So picture this, an assistant that lives inside your email, understand different kinds of media and stays connected to fresh information. The simple way to think about it, if your work already happens inside Google tools, Gemini is the AI that meets you where you already are. Best part is Gemini offers a very generous limit. So we had a question from Jaya that which is cost effective. So if your work is inside Google, Gemini is the go-to tool. If I'm talking about token limits, Gemini has a 1 million token limit. So it will never exhaust. It will take a huge amount of documents and large amount of text for Gemini to exhaust the tokens. Now, what is Gemini best at? Gemini is best at multiple things. Google Mail, Google, Gmail, Docs, Sheets. You can use at a separate web browser as well. You can upload images, you can upload videos. It will give you real-time answers from the web. It can help across the Google Maps that you already are using, Google Images, Google Drive, multiple things. Then what it does best. So number one is working inside Google. If your documents and emails live there, it has a huge advantage. It is strong at multimodal tasks where your images or videos are involved. It is good for quick, fresh research. Quickly, you can research something. It can summarize your meeting, Google Meet calls as well. It can help you with drafting the policies that are in your documents or your Gmail. It can analyze your data as well. So, bottom line is Gemini is the best fit if your daily work already lives in Google. Here is how I would decide. Ask yourself, like, where do I spend my day? If you're constantly on Google, Gmail, documents, sheets, and meetings, Gemini is the best tool for you. Unlike me, like, I don't use Gemini that much, but I still like it. Why I don't use Gemini? Because I'm into coding. So I have integrated Claude Code into my Visual Studio Code. I'm doing a huge amount of coding with that only. So I'm not a big user of Gemini. But if you do not, if you use Google tools that much, the advantage is in your side and no other tool will suit you better. So as always, match the tool to how you actually work. Now, how do you prompt with Gemini? So Gemini prompt approach that really works well is persona plus context plus current information. It is similar to what we have learned earlier for Claude and ChatGPT with one extra twist. That is persona. Give it a very rich context, the background, the details, because Gemini is connected with the live information. Okay. Also, you can tell it that search for real time. So if you look in the example, you'll see marketing ideas. That is a very boring skill. Okay. Or very boring thing. Then very far too vague. You'll get very generic suggestions. Now the strong prompt is act as a marketing strategist. This is the persona that I'm giving a role. Use 2026 trends. Why 2026 trends? Because I'm telling it to use the real-time information. Then suggest 5 campaign ideas for a fresh fintech app targeting Gen Z. I'll give it an audience and everything. It will give me a very sharp, more relevant and more current information. The lesson applies anywhere, everywhere, but matters even more with Gemini. So specific questions get you answers you actually can use. Now, Gemini use case by role, multiple use cases, HR, all of the documents can be summarized. All of the candidates in your email can be replied without leaving the inbox. Finance, you can analyze the chart data directly from Google Sheets. Learning and development, it will help you build multiple documents simultaneously. In banking, it will pull fresh product market and product information from the web, keeping you in the current loop. Cybersecurity, it can get you the latest threat intelligence through Google search. In project managers, they can use it for summarizing the Google Meets. My practical suggestion, if you are using Google Workspace, Gemini is the best tool for you. Now, example for Gemini, you'll get this in the chat box, so please make sure to complete this. Next, one of another my personal favorite tools, that is Perplexity. Before moving to Perplexity, again, 1 minute for your questions and letting me know how is the session going on. Any questions, guys, or any feedbacks? Okay, so which tool is cost effective? We have answered that. Carry, yes. Okay. For the meantime, which of these GPTs has the least cases for hallucinations? Okay. Now, what are hallucinations in the first place? So I'll just again open. The question is from Vincent. Okay. So the hallucinations depend on the information what you're asking. If you're asking a very scarce information that is not present on the Google search or anywhere, then all of these tools might hallucinate. But if you see the information is readily available everywhere, they will use RAG in the background and they will not hallucinate at all. So that depends on what you are asking. Okay, I want everyone to let me know any questions or how is the session going on. Abira, Ashish, Barry, Carrie, Dev Prasad, Dalil, Ekleme, Isaac, Jaya, Oze, Layatini, Mohammed, Rajiv, Sylvie, Shubhra, Tejasvi, Tohib, Vasanti, Vincent, Pooja. Any questions, guys? Or we can move forward? Okay. So our final tool for today is Perplexity. Perplexity is built for one job in particular, that is research. So a very simple way to understand Perplexity is imagine a search engine like Google and chatbot. Okay. Imagine a search engine like Google and a chatbot like ChatGPT if they had a baby. You ask me a question in plain language, instead of giving you 10 blue links to click yourself, it will read the web for you, give you a full written answer. But the feature that makes it very special and why so many professionals are loving it, it will give you the sources as well, from where it got the information. Every answer will come from links, actual references that you can click and you can verify. So you're not trusting the AI blindly, you can see exactly where each piece of information is coming from. Second most amazing thing about Perplexity is always current. Why? Because it is searching from the live web in the real time. So unlike tools that know only that they are trained on like ChatGPT, it can tell you about recent events, latest data, what is happening right now. Third, you can always ask follow-ups on that. It is conversational. You can start broad and then you can dig deeper, like talking to research assistant who keeps pulling up every detail. So the picture is a smart research assistant that answers fully, stays very up to date, and always shows its sources. When trust and accuracy matter, this is the go-to tool for you. Then what Perplexity is best at? So how to use it? You can simply ask it questions very naturally, like you would ask a knowledgeable colleague. You can pick a focus to tell it where to search, the general web or academic papers. There's a pro search mode for deeper digging. You can upload files to analyze it. You can keep asking follow-up questions to go deeper as well. Then we have what it is best at. First, research and fact checking is the number one thing. It is excellent for market and competitor information. Like I'll give you a very good example how I was using Perplexity. So we just wanted to increase our sales. So what we did, we told Perplexity who we are, my company name. I told it that search for my top 10 competitors. Then it gave me top 10 competitors. Then I told it, look at their marketing strategy, see what they are doing and tell me what I am doing wrong. Then it will give me a list of the marketing strategies of my competitors. And then I can take that and I can market on my own. So it is good for giving the competitor analysis. It keeps you on the top and latest information. It will give you cited trustworthy answers. So the word cited is very important. It is great for comparisons like weighing two products. It is handy for quick literature science. So Perplexity is very good when you need facts that you can actually trust. Then how do you prompt it? Very simple. But this is a little bit different. Like here you are doing research, you're not creating a content. So the technique is ask a focus question and steer the sources. First, be specific about what you want. Vague questions will give you vague answers, scattered answers. Second, this is the special part. Tell it which kinds of sources you prefer because it shows its sources anyway. So you can guide it on how or which one you trust. So look at the example. A weak example will say, tell me at the tell me about AI. But a very good prompt will say that what are the top 3 enterprise AI adoption trends in 2026, and give me sources from Gartner or McKinsey only. Summarize with citations. Now, see how much sharper that is. We narrowed down to a very specific number, the top 3. We gave a clear topic. We set a time frame, that is 2026. We name the sources that I trust, Gartner and McKinsey only. We ask for citations. So the answer comes back focused, current, and backed by credible names that you can defend in the meeting. So this is a very genuine, valuable professional skill. Anyone can Google anything, but knowing how to ask a very precise question and steer it towards credible sources turns research from a time sink into a superpower. So whenever you are using perplexity, context, task, and citations or sources, what do you want? So it will sharpen your answer. Now, perplexity use cases by role, multiple use cases. In HR, you can benchmark the salaries, you can benchmark the policies against the market with sources to back up your numbers in the budget discussion. Finance, you can pull up live market data and you can research the companies with references you can verify. Learning and development, you can find the latest learning trends, how people are using AI in India, how people are using AI in US, in UK, multiple things. So your program will stay modern and credible. In banking, you can check for regulatory approach with the source links, and in the regulated industry, being able to point that the source is essential. In cybersecurity, you can research the newest threats, the new vulnerabilities are in the cyber market. Project managers, you can compare latest tools and vendors before buying with the evidence laid out for you. So every one of this is about a decision, and good decisions need good information. This is exactly what Perplexity will give you, not just an answer, but an answer you can stand behind. So my tip for you is next time you're about to make a decision and you think I should really look it into first, a vendor, a market, a regulation, a trend, a product, open Perplexity, ask a focused question, let it gather the evidence with sources. You will make better decisions faster and will be able to explain your reasoning to the others as well. Now let's see some live demos for this. So I'll stop sharing my screen. Meanwhile, I'll check for some comments in the chat box if I have any comments. We have some multiple questions. So just I'll show some live demos and then we can move towards the comment section. Okay, I'll close this. I'll open this. Yeah. Again, I'll have to open my Zoom so I can share my screen right away with you guys. Okay, this is my screen. Okay. Now, now I want all of you to remember this. First, ChatGPT generic things. Drafting some emails. So drafting and resignation, a very basic example. No need to take it negatively. A very basic example on how it works. Very quickly, it will give you multiple things. Okay. Summarize the history of Cold War in 10 points. It will give you a summary of the Cold War in 10 points. Okay, then compare World War I and World War II. Generic things, you can ask ChatGPT, no issues in that. Very fast, very simple examples it will give. Other things, make a resource allocation template. Now, if you remember the zero-shot prompting, this is zero-shot prompting. Make a resource allocation template. No context, no role, no examples, nothing. Zero shot. So this is zero shot prompting. It will give you a resource allocation template as. This was about ChatGPT, a very generic engine. Your resource allocation template is ready. It will give you a direct template. Next, you have the template with you. This was the first one. Next, we have Claude. Claude, it can read long documents. It will give you multiple replies. It will give you a long replies. It will analyze your reports and everything. Multiple models, 4.8, the latest one, it has been released a week ago. 4.6, Haiku 4.5. Now, if you want it to think and then wait for 10 minutes and give you the answer, 4.8. Very fast if you want the answer, Haiku 4.5. Okay, so make a proposal for generative AI training of 3 days for non-technical project managers. So it will create a proposal of generating generative AI training for 3 days for non-technical project managers as well. This is Claude for you. Next, we have Gemini. Gemini is directly integrated with your email, with your Chrome, with your docs, with your sheets and everything. So make a Google Sheet with multiple top used formulas in the world. Meanwhile, you see the response. Okay, so it is creating Gemini. Gemini will create a Google Sheet with all of the top used Excel formulas in the world. So this is Gemini where you can directly ask it to make Google Sheets, ask it to make Google Docs, PPTs and everything. It has it. If you see, it will connect to my workspace. It has created a success spreadsheet as well. If I open this spreadsheet, you will see, yeah, there you go. In real time, it has made all of this. Sum, average, count A, if, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index, upper, lower, proper, trim, multiple things. And if you remember, this was in less than 30 seconds. Next, perplexity. Before I try perplexity, I'll go here. I'll try, let's say, tell me about transformers. Now I just want all of you to notice the sites. So Amazon Web Services, DataCamp, Wikipedia, Geeks for Geeks, YouTube, Coursera, Byju's, Ambition Box, Maddox, Schneider, multiple websites are coming, right? Earlier, before Perplexity, what I will do, I'll go to multiple websites, take all of the information, then summarize it alongside. With Perplexity, it will do all of that with freely. Okay. Tell me about transformers. Okay, wait. Yeah, no issues. And first it is asking me which transformers I want. So I'll rewrite the prompt. Tell me about transformers in AI. So it gave me everything. And if you see the sources here, it will give me the sources here on the top. Links. Okay, same links. Yes or no? Please let me know in the chat box. Everyone, YouTube, AWS, Geeks for Geeks. These are the same websites that I've shown you here. Amazon Web Services, DataCamp, Wikipedia, Geeks for Geeks, YouTube. Same to same we have over here. YouTube, Amazon Web Services, Geek for Geeks, Pluralsight, DataCamp, IBM, blogs, multiple sites it will read. Google Gemini, creating Excel sheets. Claude, generating long proposals. There you go. You have the long, intensive 3-day workshop training proposal from Claude. Day 1 curriculum, day 2 curriculum, day 3 curriculum, delivery options, multiple things. Small, medium, it will give you pricing as well. Everything in here. ChatGPT, resource allocation template. So this was all about how you are using how you should use the top 4 AI tools in the world right now. Now let's switch back to our presentation. I'll share my screen once again. Yeah. So we have covered a lot of today. So let me leave you with very few things that really matter. If you forget anything, remember this. First and most important, there is no single best AI. Whole game is picking the right tool for the right task. Second, here is your cheat sheet. ChatGPT, versatile all-rounder. Claude, specialist for depth and long documents. Gemini is your choice when you work inside Google. Perplexity is your research engine for trustworthy sourced answer. Keep that simple map in your head. I'll repeat once again. ChatGPT, versatile all-rounder. Claude, specialist for depth and long documents. Gemini is your choice when you work inside Google. Perplexity is your research engine for trustworthy sourced answer. Keep this map in your head. You'll always know where to start. Third, great results come from great prompts. Role, task, context, format. These 4 things and you're done. Role, act as a senior recruiter, act as a training coordinator, act as a senior cybersecurity expert. Task: draft an email, draft a policy, give me multiple suggestions. Context: give it for audience, this audience, that audience. Format: in 10 bullet points, in PDF, in table, as an image, as a video. The clearer you instruct, the better the answers. So this one skill will make every tool work better for you. And for fourth, my most honest review for today: start small, take baby steps, practice daily. Pick one tool, one small task, and use it every day. Fluency will beat your theory. The people who get value from AI are not the ones who know the most of about it. They are the ones who simply use it the most. The more you will use AI tools, the more you will know about it. So pick one thing from today, try it tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time and attention. It hasn't been a real pleasure. You guys were wonderful. Thank you for asking multiple questions. I'm 𝗟𝗓𝗡. I would now love to take your questions. And please let me know in the chat box, how did you like the session? Thanks a lot, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Akshat, for covering one of the top modules and important AI tools for today's session. I hope this is definitely going to be helpful for everyone. And as we are open for the Q&A, dear participants, drop your questions in the chat box right away,
Yeah.
as we still
So
have 5 minutes perhaps to cover your questions.
yeah, so I'm seeing multiple questions. I'll go one by one. So hallucinations I've explained. Okay. We have one question from Roger for coding. Is Claude the best, or Gemini or GitHub Copilot are equally good? Okay. So I have used Copilot, Gemini, and Claude. Now this depends on personal choice. All of the AI tools are good. In my personal opinion, I like Claude the best. Why? Because it is directly integrated into my system. Like I have downloaded the Claude Cowork. It directly builds files. It will directly deploy it and everything. So I don't have to do a single thing. I just have to paste a good prompt that this is what I want. This is the utility or framework or code that I want. So in my opinion, Claude is the best. Then which is the best way to prompt within these AI tools to reduce hallucinations? So there's a framework called Clear Framework. I'll write down in the chat box. Even if you use the Clear Framework, you are good to go. Clear is context, length, example, audience, and role. Just use this framework and you're good to go. Okay, then we have thanks to leader giving out moral speech. My name is okay. Okay. End of the day, can you advise the one-stop tool among these are taking substance for is not easy work and track pricing cost? Okay. So end of the day, I would suggest you two tools: Claude or Gemini. Either one of those, you can take the subscription and you're good to go. ChatGPT is good, but in a generic way. So if you are very focused in a very specific sector like banking, let's say, so you have to be very specific with Claude or Gemini. So either one of these tools, what I would suggest, you try Claude for 1 week, you try Gemini for 1 week. Whichever is handy, whichever feels easy, you can get the subscription for that. So that was a question from Jaya Shankar. Then Perplexity should be good for legal domain, right? Yeah, absolutely right. As it gives the trusted sources and relevant information, so that why it is good. Then we have, you did not add AI for Google. So I added AI for Google, that is Gemini. Gemini is an AI for Google only. Then how about Grok and DeepSeek? So Grok and DeepSeek, so publicly Grok and DeepSeek are good, but as ChatGPT and Copilot are trusted by most of the people, and they are also compliant with multiple compliances like GDPR, CCPA. So that's why I use ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity, only these four for most of my tools. So which tool is best for coding? Claude, according to me, it is best for coding. Which is the best for heavy Excel data and Power BI analysis? So best for heavy data is Excel. So I have integrated my Excel with the Claude. So if you have a minute for me, I can show you that how to add it. So okay, I'm not sharing my screen. I'm really sorry, guys. I'll just share my screen. Okay. If you see here, so I have a Claude here added in my Excel. Are you able to see this, everyone? Are you able to see this, guys? Claude, I have my Claude attached over here. Now, how this works? This add-ins, if you see the add-ins, you simply click on the add-ins, you search for Claude or ChatGPT, Gemini, all of this can be connected. ChatGPT, Gemini, everything can be connected. So I'm using Claude mostly. So Claude, I added it and then it is here. If you click on Claude, you'll see it will open up here. I can prompt it anything and it will work with my Excel. Even if I have a complete full Excel, it will work on that as well. So this is how you can connect your Claude or your AI tools with your Excel, and this is offline. This is not online. Okay. So I hope, okay, which is the best Excel? Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. We have important, yes, yes. The meta, okay, Vincent. The meta AI also keeps improving and it is now showing even drawings, diagrams, and graphs. That is good, but that is just good for some simple purposes, not for some heavy coding or some heavy document sharing or anything like that. Okay. Any more questions? Please let me know in the chat box, all of you. That would be very great for you to let me know in the chat box. How did you like my session? Please, it would be very grateful from everyone if you just let me know in the chat box. How did you like my session? Also, one more thing. I have a gift for all of you. So just a minute. I have this link. I'll copy here. So if you know, we have our daily learn by doing. So I'm posting the link of the learn by doing over there. And I'll just show you how the learn by doing works. So I'm posting the learn by doing link. And if you liked my session, then please everyone try to go through it and try to complete the learn by doing. I'll show you how it is done. Simply the link I've pasted, post it here, continue with the Google and continue with your email account. And I have a simple task for all of you. And I promise you that if you complete the learn by doing, the baby step that I was talking about, that will be the first step for you. This is the learn by doing, very, very easy, very simple task. You are a busy professional, you need to complete a work task, any task. Drafting and simple email will do, like email, analyzing document, anything. Identify which tool or whatever you want to draft. Identify which tool, Claude for writing, ChatGPT for writing, Claude for documents, Gemini for workspace, Perplexity for research. Open the tool, write a prompt, role, task, context, format. Tell it who you are, what you need done, any background details, and how you want the output. Run the prompt, review the result. Just what you have to do, explain the challenge in your own words that the user is, the challenge is asking me to do a simple task using AI tool. That's it. How did you approach it? I went to ChatGPT, drafted an email, and posted output here. Paste your output, whatever your output should be, you paste it here. So I'll just draft an email. Leave email. So I'll draft an email quickly. Okay. That's it. And submit my work. Once I submit, what this platform is going to do for you, it will give you a score, it will give you strengths, it will give you areas of improvement, it will give you multiple things. So all of you in the meeting, just copy this link and try to do the challenge right now. It will be very beneficial for all of you. If you have any questions, we have just left with 2 more minutes. Just let me know your questions in the chat box if you have any questions. Anyone? Any questions, guys? Okay, I'm sorry I stopped sharing. I'll show you the output. Okay, and this is the output that you get. Band 3.2 is that now you have to be very specific. I was very generic. Areas of improvement did not demonstrate the role plus task context format. Okay, provide no explanation on reasoning why ChatGPT was chosen. Submit recommendation plan and all of this, and you'll get a band. So I want all of you to do this. It would be very much beneficial for you. And I'm seeing Carrie saying very informative. Thank you so much. Vincent, loving your discussion. And 𝗟𝗓𝗩𝗘, that can I watch again? You will get the recordings for this. So also I'll post my LinkedIn in the chat box. If you want, you can connect with me on my LinkedIn. Thank you so much. That's it from my side. Thanks a lot, everyone. Have a nice day. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Akshay, for covering one of the important topic and tools for today's session. And dear participants, please, I encourage all of you to complete the hands-on learning because Akshay wants to see the outputs, the results, right? All the implementation that you are learning here. So please do cover all the hands-on he is giving all of you. Yeah. So thank you so much. I do have some quick announcement for all of you before we close this session. So this is regarding the today's feature session we had on. So we have all this certification program available for AI foundations, AI tool mastery, and agentic AI domain specialist, AI strategic integrated, AI guardian, and AI change evangelist leadership advocate. You can see all the listed documents, the certification program. You can opt out any of this using this promo code, which is AI20 to get 20% discount. So grab this opportunity to sign up yourself for the certification program in case if you're really looking forward to upskill yourself, right? So you'll find all the offer details in the chat box. And this is the utility tool. We have been announcing about this tool since very long. This tool will help you to improve your overall profile. It will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skill score, right? You can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% discount. And believe me, this is only for our webinar attendees, right? So grab this opportunity, check this out. And I would like to make the announcement of the spotlight of the week. So we have Mansi and Pritika as they have shared their amazing experience on social media. So I would love to encourage you all to share your learning stories, your learning takeaways from today's session on social media. Tag Akshay and tag GSTC, and we'll be picking up one of the best story or experience that we find, and we'll be making that professional as a spotlight of the week. Yeah, that professional will be getting a recognition across all of our social media platforms and live shout out during our sessions. So please do share your learning experience and let's inspire others as well. And this is the continuation of our series that is going on ISO. We have this incredible ISO experts lined up for this week. So please do join us from 1st to 5th June 2026 with a time slot that is 10:30 p.m. Singapore. You can join according to your time zones. And this is our regular L&D track, which is the continuation of this week, 1st to 5th June. As you can see, we have another incredible panel of experts joining us to share their insights on building agile, skilled, and future-ready workforces through learning innovation. Do join us. I have already shared all the registration link along with the WhatsApp group link in the chat box. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll find there's a lot of chats, though, questions. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll find all this registration link for the webinars that I'm announcing right now. And for the AI, you can use the same registration link that you have joined through right now. And this is our refer champions who have referred maximum people to this specific series. Let's congratulate to them. And please do refer maximum people to our session. By doing that, you can earn rewards, which is worth $400. And top 3 winners will be featured on the GSDC Wall of Fame as well. And it's very simple. You have to earn only 50 points or more than 50 points to be winner, right? So please do refer maximum people. It's like taking step ahead, becoming thoughtful leader, isn't it? So please do refer. And thank you everyone for joining us today. We look forward to have you all join for all our upcoming sessions this week, next week, more. Thank you very much. Take care.